Hi everyone, and good Thursday morning to you. I thought I'd do a video blog here from home this morning because we have an active afternoon coming up with showers and thunderstorms becoming likely today and the possibility of some severe weather. Boy, I need to change my background here. I've still got a wintry background on this. Thankfully, we're done seeing this stuff. But our concern today is, of course, not with the snow. It's with the possibility of some gusty storms. Let's take a look at the radar loop this morning at about 10 till 9. All is quiet here locally, but off to our west, showers and thunderstorms moving through northwest Ohio right now, and then a beefy line of thunderstorms. There's been a few warnings on this throughout the early morning hours, extending from Fort Wayne, Indiana through the western suburbs of Indianapolis, heading down towards Evansville, and into western parts of Kentucky as well. This is what we're going to keep a close eye on as we get into the afternoon today. I want to show you that the atmosphere is certainly moistening up. It is very summer-like out there this morning. Notice our dew points are rising into the upper 50s and lower 60s across the region, so temperatures didn't drop out of the mid 60s in most spots last night, and it's going to be a muggy day today. Now, what we don't have going for us today is any sort of a strong front pushing through. The trigger is kind of what's missing today, but what we will have is plenty of instability, plenty of warm air, plenty of humid air, and there will be some subtle little disturbances in the atmosphere that roll through and lead to showers and storms as we get into the afternoon. Now, the Storm Prediction Center does have the region under a slight risk of severe weather. A reminder, when we start talking about risk categories at this time of the year, because, we haven't had too many of these yet this year. Slight risk in the yellow area is kind of one of the medium categories. If you look carefully down here, here's our thunderstorm categories. Marginal risk is kind of the lowest end risk that gets our attention. Above that is slight, and then you get into enhanced, moderate, and high. So slight is 2 out of 5. So think of it that way. It's kind of in the middle, on the lower end of the scale, but sort of in the middle. So that's what a slight risk generally means. And let's talk about the specific threats. Here's a look at the risk of a tornado within 25 miles of any location today. As you can see, we're in the 2% contour there. So the tornado risk is indeed quite low today. It's a higher risk of wind damage. Whoops, let me leave it on there. This is the wind damage possibilities within 25 miles of any one location. You can see we're in the 15% contour there. Not as concerned about hail. We're in the 5% contour for hail. So wind damage is indeed the number one threat today. So let's look at the future radar. Here's late morning, 11, 12 o'clock. We may see some activity starting to try to push in as early as midday, but I think the main threat window is mid-afternoon. So here's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. So pretty good looking line approaching from the west here at 2 o'clock. Here's 3 o'clock. So kind of 2 to 4 p.m. I think is kind of our main window as far as the damaging wind threat for today. So that's what we'll be keeping a very close eye on. We may have to do this again tomorrow, and we have a cold front heading our way tomorrow, and there could be a pretty well-organized line of showers and storms rolling our way right around late afternoon, 4 to 5, maybe 6 o'clock late tomorrow afternoon and early tomorrow evening. So we may have 2 days worth of pretty active weather before some nicer weather pushes in this weekend. Of course, we've got you covered all day long, no matter where you want to find us, whether it's social media, Facebook and Twitter. Meteorologist Andrew DePaulo will man the ship until I get in this afternoon. Make sure you're following him on social media. As you can see below me, this is where you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And short video updates, hour-by-hour forecasts, videos, everything else right on the Storm Tracker 21 app. It's a free app on your device. So if you haven't downloaded that, be sure to do so. We'll get you through this. This is one of what I'm sure will be many, many days like this during the spring and summer this year where we have the possibility of some impactful weather heading our way. So we'll keep you up to date throughout the day today and, of course, throughout the rest of the warm weather season.